Welcome back to Beef, where I walk you through my top 50 media beefs of all time. Jason Whitlock here. We're all the way to number 42 as we count you down from 50 to number 1. We're at number 42. And I don't think this name is going to surprise anybody. Maybe it's a little lower than maybe you thought, but Randy Moss, the second greatest receiver in NFL history, is number 42 on my beef list. I can't say I'm surprised. I can't say I'm surprised Randy Moss is on this list. Randy, super talented football player, has never been the sharpest tool in the shed. It's really not surprising that he's on my list now that he's moved into the media career. You know, I don't know which happened first, but when Randy got inducted into the Hall of Fame, he wore some tie listing all the names of the alleged unarmed black men who were killed by police while resisting arrest. And that was one of the first things that caught my attention. I was like, oh, look at Randy doing too much. Trying to prove he's down for the cause. Trying to prove that, you know, he loves George Floyd more than anybody else. I can't remember who all was on the deal, but anyway, that was the first little thing, or maybe it was the second thing, I can't remember. But what really ignited the Randy Moss beef, and it's really beef on his side, but I don't turn down any beef, and so since he brought the beef to me, we have beef. And so it really happened, I believe, in October of 2021. Randy Moss went on ESPN and cried because John Gruden, who at that time was the coach of the Las Vegas Raiders or Oakland Raiders, I can't remember where they were at that time. He was the coach of the Raiders. John Gruden, there were emails between him and a former Washington Redskins executive where John Gruden, in the email to this executive, said DeMaurice Smith, who was the executive director of the NFL Players Association at that time, had rubber lips. And as the media loves to do, oh my God, John Gruden, in an email to another white man that nobody was supposed to see, he said DeMaurice Smith had big rubber lips. He didn't even say big lips, I think he just said rubber lips. And the media said, oh, this is so racist. This is the racism we have to stop. This is the racism that Kunta Kinte was talking about. And, oh, they gotta fire John Gruden. My God, he said that DeMaurice Smith has rubber lips. Have y'all seen DeMaurice Smith? That man got some big lips. Big rubbery lips. Big old lips. That's DeMaurice Smith. And as I pointed out at the time, when Randy Moss was doing this fake tears crying, it's like, Randy, are you asleep at the wheel? Big lips are in style. Everybody loves big lips. You got white women all over the country getting injections into their lips so they can have big lips. I've never had a woman complain about my big lips. Half the time I wish they were bigger. But I get, oh my God, you say black people got big lips. It's such an insult, and we oh my God, he said it in an email and it's racist. And so Randy Moss went on TV crying about this, and it triggered me. Let's play the clip of Randy Moss.
We give guys these big contracts because they want to be able to lead 70 men, coaches, equipment staff, and managers to the number one goal, and that's to win a championship. And for us to be moving back and not forward in 21st century, like I said, man, National Football League, this hurts me. The clock is ticking, man. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? National Football League, this hurts me. The clock is ticking. DeMaurice Smith, we got to protect his rubber lips. This is so phony, so disingenuous. You're talking about a professional athlete who played in the NFL for 10 to 15 years, played college football, played high school football. Do you know what gets said in a locker room among football people, among men? And you're going to go on TV pretending like, oh my God, this email, National Football League, the clock is ticking. Oh, we going backwards, not forwards. DeMaurice Smith, he had liposuction in his lips. He can't help it, he got big lips. So I went to mocking Randy Moss. Randy Moss fires off a tweet, misspelled, of course, on site. He spelled site, S-I-T-E. Marshall University. That's your guy. But that's why myself and Randy Moss have beef, and it's why a lot of people get upset with me, because I live in reality and want other people to live in reality. And many elites and media elites and black liberals, they want to live in a fantasy world where we're all supposed to pretend like, oh God, Randy Moss, when he heard about an email that he never saw, but when he heard about it, oh, it hurt him. He was in tears just thinking about DeMaurice Smith's rubbery lips. And oh, he just went on national TV and had to cry about it. And so I don't like fraudulence. I don't like dishonesty. I don't like a lack of sincerity. I don't like this little race card game we play and we destroy people. There's, you know how many football players, black, that were willing to raise their hand and be like, John Gruden racist? Get out of here. That's crazy. But in order for Randy Moss to elevate his profile, he's willing to assassinate the character and throw gas on a fire intended to destroy John Gruden. I didn't like it. And I talked about it and called it out. And Randy Moss has said on site when he sees me, that's the price of beef. That's the price of me doing my job the way that I do it. That's the price of being honest. So Randy Moss, number 42 on my beef list.